Hello students, in today's class we start chapter number 7, idea of algorithm efficiency. So what is algorithm? An algorithm is a method or procedure for accomplishing a specific task which is sufficiently precise and that can be programmed on computer. So in general terms, algorithm is our program written in our own language. So whenever we want to write a program, so first we design the program and we design program. This design is known as algorithm. So there is no particular method to create algorithm for a program, but we can define in a proper steps whenever we are creating the algorithm. So the quality of an algorithm or performance of an algorithm depends on the many internal external factors. So what are the internal factors of good algorithm and what are the external factors of good algorithm? So internal factors, it specify algorithms efficiency in terms of time required to run, space required to run. So whenever we create an algorithm, so if it will take less time to execute or run the program, then it is a good algorithm. And if it is taking too much time to execute the program or run the program, then it is the worst algorithm. Like if any algorithm takes less space in memory, then it is a good algorithm. And if it is taking more memory to execute the program, then it is the worst algorithm. So external factors, it affect the performance. These includes size of the input to the algorithm. So in our program, if number of element is more to take input, then performance will be decreased. So speed of the computer on which it is run, like if our computer is not up to the standard, not up to the latest standard, so computer speed will be, so program speed will be slow. Like if we have less RAM or less hard disk or less quality CPU size, then our program will performance will be decreased. And quality of the compiler, so if our compiler is not good, then our algorithm's speed is slow, performance speed is slow. So how we can write an algorithm of a program, or like we have example algorithm for input two number and find sum. So already we have learned program for this task, for program for input two number and find sum. So a equal to, so this is our Python program. So now we want to write algorithm of this program. So first, whenever we are writing the algorithm, no need to initialize variables. So we are not writing variable initialization here. Now we are going to input enter a. So whenever we want to input any variable, so for that in algorithm we write read and whatever variable we want to input, like a. So again we are going to input b, so we write read b. So we write read statement in place of input statement in algorithm. So c equal to a plus b. Now we are going to sum the two inputted variable. So here we write c equal to, same system, c equal to a plus b. But whenever we are going to assign any value or any expression to a variable, that time we will set keyword. And now we are going to print output, sum is c. So for output, write message and whatever output you want to display. So for input we used to read, and for output we use write. And whenever we are going to assign a value, then we will write set and assignment statement. So again we have example 2, algorithm for input two number and find largest. So this is example of if else. So here we write the algorithm on the right side part. So again we are going to input variable a, so we write here read a. For B, we write read B. Now we are going to check condition. So here we write if in algorithm part A greater than B, then so our output is print A is great. So I write for print write A is great. Then else, in else part I write B is great. And to close if else statement we use and if statement. So this is our algorithm. By the help of algorithm, programmer can write program of this algorithm in any programming language. So whatever, like he is writing in program C++, Java and other languages, so he can easily write the program by the help of this algorithm. So this is a basic advantage. First we design the algorithm, then we can write the program of any algorithm very easily in any programming language. So again we are using example 3, algorithm for input a variable and find its table. Our first example was simple, second was if else example algorithm, and third is our loop statement, for loop example. So this is example for loop. Now again no need to write variable initialization. I am input, so I write read n. For I write for A equal to 1 to 10. So our loop starts from 1 to 10. Step 1, it means it will jump one by one. So loop, and we are writing C equal to n into I. So C equal to n into I is our assignment statement. So here we write set C equal to n into I, and we are going to print output. So I write C. See, same thing when we are close if else statement we write and if. So here we are closing for loop statement. So here we write and loop. So here we can write algorithm for loop. Again algorithm for while loop. If you want to write algorithm for while loop, then we have example. So example for input a number and find sum of digits. So this algorithm for while loop. So again no need to write variable initialization. I write here directly read n. Then I write while loop, while n greater than 0. So for while loop starts, I write here loop. Then so A equal to n percentage 10. Again we are assigning the value. So here we write set A equal to n percentage 10. Again set T equal to T plus A. Again set n equal to int n divided by 10. And our loop is closed. So I write here and loop. And in last I am writing the output. So write sum is T. So this is example of while loop. So to write algorithm for while loop. So today we learned what is algorithm and what are the internal and external factors of an algorithm which provides performance and efficiency of an algorithm, and how we can write the algorithm for any program. So here we learned 4 example: simple example, if else example, for loop example and while loop example.